it has a little bit of conformity.
Mm-hmm.
Coming over here, it was like being in a candy shop, because there was so many, there's different madhabs, there's different cultures.
Different types of Muslims,
Right.
different cultures. So how was life like an American Muslim? What was the differences that you initially saw? You moved here in 2000.
2000, so in September 2001, that's when everybody realized what Islam is.
Wake-up call.
Yeah, because everybody, Muslims themselves, were now studying their religion. And that was a time for me and Sue to also start learning more about religion. I was really a toddler coming to the U.S. I had gone for classes. My father-in-law, rahimahullah, he taught me a lot. But with September 11th, it was time to be an ambassador.
For the religion?
Yeah.
We sort of skipped over your marriage. You mentioned earlier. Was your wife, was she a Muslim, or did she also convert?
She was Muslim.
She was Muslim before. Okay. Inshallah. So now you're living in the Bay Area, and it mentioned earlier in your bio that you were working in the semiconductor field, and then you sort of transitioned into project management and getting involved with the MCA it mentioned in Zaytuna. What was your connection to Zaytuna? How did you get in contact with Zaytuna, the Zaytuna community?
Well, the very first time that I was introduced to the Zaytuna community, there was another convert who was living in the small town Morgan Hill where we lived, had said that there was a Zaytuna summit and you should meet the teachers there. And that's when we met.
This is pre-9/11 or post-9/11?
This was post-9/11. This was just after 9/11.
Okay.
And we had met the different teachers and different activists, and that's when Sue and I also became very active at Zaytuna, helping out. And that was our first connection, and there was that love of helping out, serving the people, serving the community, expanding the religion, that I decided to step into project management, and that's when the MCA, the Muslim Community Association, offered me a job.
And that's when I first met you, when you were the project manager at the MCA. And then our relationship furthered as the years went on. So then after the MCA, you began working with Alhambra Productions.
Correct.
And you were the project manager there. And then now you're with the distance learning program at Zaytuna. What is the distance learning program? How does that work? What is that?
It's basically an online way for people to learn from the scholars of Zaytuna. Not everybody can come to the Bay Area. Not everybody can go to the different weekend intensives that Zaytuna does across the country.
Yes.
So we have a system where we record the classes that are held in the Bay Area or elsewhere, and then we offer these classes online. And it's different than the regular live streaming classes that are available elsewhere.
Okay, so they're pre-recorded.
They're pre-recorded, and we upload the files once a week, and students can download them. They can burn them on their CD, they can listen on their iPod, turn on their laptop, and just want to make it convenient for them.
So now is there like a sign-up way of doing this? I mean, are certain courses offered at a certain time? I mean, is it like a semester system? How does it work?
It's a quarter system, and what we do is we try to release 2 to 3 new classes every quarter, and then we build upon that. So what we release this quarter will be available next quarter, plus some new classes.
Okay, alhamdulillah. And I'm assuming many people benefit from this.
Yes, we actually have some people of other faiths who have registered.
Oh, really?
Yes,
that's
and
nice.
they wrote in, and we received emails from all around the world saying that they really enjoy the classes. They enjoy the forums. We have a forum system where...
Oh, with the thing?
Yeah.
With the distance learning program.
Some of our teachers...
Now, what if a student has a question on a specific lecture? It's pre-recorded. How does that work?
They go into the forum, and they post their question, and then the teachers come on and answer.
Okay.
Or sometimes they email it to us directly.
Okay. And you're also working, you mentioned you're doing a graphic design marketing company, and it's called MCube, and that's www.mqu.be. What is MCube? What do you guys do?
Well, MCube, the main idea behind MCube, M to the power 3, was to be modern, modest Muslims, and to help other startup companies have success.
Okay.
We realized that there was some talent within our group. Sue is a fantastic graphic designer. Some of our best friends are wonderful web engineers, and so pooling that talent together and helping other companies start up, because some companies need a web presence in order to get their name out there.
Definitely.
So we started this company to develop websites, and we've expanded to that. We might be going to artist management. We're doing marketing, we're doing promotions, social media, social networking.
Okay. And then one is Islam Crunch. What's IslamCrunch.com?
Yes.
What is that?
That was a blog that we started that we wanted to, the main idea behind it was to show that Muslims are successful in many areas, different industries, whether it's medical or the web or project management
Okay.
or banking. So we wanted to highlight these different Muslims who are leading the industry.
Okay. Well, we're near the end of the show here. If you had 30 seconds to tell humanity a message, like a calling, what would you tell them? And
Basically what I would tell them is to, whenever you're dealing with your family, your friends, with your spouse, and just your neighbors and your community, just speak from the heart, because the heart is an important part of our, not only our body, but our soul. And when you speak from the heart, make sure that you are more concerned about the other person than yourself. And that way, if everybody was helping one another, helping each other, that nexus of growth and expansion and sincerity would envelop the world, and that there will be more goodness coming into the world, and we can be more tolerant, whether we're from different races, different culture, different religions.
MashaAllah, spoken in the true Sunnah way. Brother Mikhail, Jazakallah khair for joining us today.
Thank you for having
Inshallah,
me.
you can join us in the future, and inshallah, you have tawfiq with your projects that you're working on right now.
Ameen.
Jazakallah khair for tuning into Falah TV. Next week will be the Farsi show, and then in 2 weeks will be the English show. Jazakallah khair, and have a great night.
Oh Allah the Almighty, Allahu Allah, protect me and guide me, Allahu